Welcome, family and friends, to another installment of Catching Up with Covenant. Today we are with Jillann and Nancy Starr. They both grew up at Covenant. They both are very involved in the ministries of Covenant. I personally have enjoyed watching them both mature in their faith over the years as they have served and as they have grown in the Lord at Covenant. Jillann, catch us up a little bit about your life. Where are you in graduate school? When do you graduate? What are your plans after graduation? And give us some highs and lows of graduate work.
All right, Jamie, that was a lot of questions in one. But so I took this past year off from teaching to finish my internship part of my master's. I'm getting my master's in school counseling. So I was in my last semester full-time interning before all of this craziness, but I will still graduate next month. I've been interning at a school in Forest Park, which is where I ended up purchasing a house recently. So that's been a highlight this year. It's been busy. It's been good. Between school, working, and taking classes, it's been nonstop, but I'll graduate next month. I'm still kind of in the middle of job hunting, kind of all around Fayette, Henry, Clayton. So just kind of waiting to see what the next steps are.
That's awesome. So you bought a house in Forest Park.
I did. A lot of you know my brother, Jojo. He is big into real estate now. So it's been fun. I've bought a fixer-upper, and this time's allowed me to spend a lot of time with him, kind of going through phases of the house, and it's been cool to watch.
That's awesome. So now are you a handy kind of gal, or you're fixing things yourself?
No, not at all.
As Nancy's agreement with that.
Yeah, no, only handy when it comes to horses. That's it.
Nice. Speaking of horses, are you still riding horses? What's going on there with the horse?
I am. Yeah, this is, I've had more free time lately to be out there with my schedule. I wasn't riding a ton, but with summer coming up, and yeah, I'm still into it. So it's been good.
Awesome. That's great. Nancy, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. So on December the 26th, 2019, you and your family went on a pretty incredible trip. Tell us who all went with you. Where did you go? What did you do? And tell us some highs and lows of that trip.
So we went on a trip to India. It was my sister, my mom and dad, my oldest brother, and his girlfriend. It was our first time being back since our parents adopted us. So just the realness of that, going back for the first time, was amazing. And we went to visit my orphanage and Jillann's orphanage, which was not there anymore.
Yours was, Jillann's wasn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
With Jillann, there was a caretaker that was still there that we were able to talk to. So she got to have that experience. And so as I got to see my place, she had that one-on-one connection.
Yeah, okay. So what did you feel like when you walked into the orphanage?
It was kind of surreal, honestly. In the moment, I didn't really know how to act. It was kind of just, oh, wow, this is really happening. Because I'd been wanting to go back for so long. And so actually back was amazing, surreal. There's not a good word for it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, that's incredible. Now, when your parents adopted you both, do y'all have any memory of the orphanage, or were you all too small to remember that?
I don't. I was 18 months old, and you were.
I don't either, because I was 22 months.
Okay.
But it was cool, like the setup at her orphanage, like everything, like my parents described, everything was the same, because they remember, obviously. Like everything from like the basket being out front that they leave babies in, to at her orphanage when we went, we even met a lady that had been there for so long. She remembered Nancy when Nancy was there.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was like incredible.
That is really neat. So Nancy, what did you do when you met her?
I mean, I talked to her, I hugged her. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's awesome. And Jillann, what did you think about is your orphanage not there because they relocated, or?
So they actually I think it was a financial reason. They ended up tearing down the building, and they built something different. But yeah, everything is kind of relocated. And my caretaker, my mom still had all her contact information. So we went, and actually they invited us to their apartment. And we went and spent time there, and just caught up with them because she was very involved in my adoption and had a big hand in it. So she caught us up. They're older. I want to say they're in their mid 70s now. So they're still helping with the orphanage, just in different ways, mainly from home.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, and you don't have to share this if you don't want to, but what agency were y'all both from the same adoption agency, or were there different agencies? And give a shout out to those agencies if folks are interested in adopting.
We were both through Love Basket, and so that's the symbol of the basket that sits out front for where parents leave their children.
Okay, yeah. And is that agency still still functioning, still adopting babies? And
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still operating. I can't recall the new name right now, but
Okay.
it's still operating. I know for sure there's a place in Athens that is doing it as well. So
Okay. And if somebody has more questions about adoption or about Love Basket, are you all willing for folks to reach out to you either via email or phone or something, ask you more questions?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And we got it on tape, so now you can't go back on it.
As long as they send their kids to camp next year.
There you go. There you go. You got to get that plug in for Camp Covenant. Yeah, both of y'all served at Camp Covenant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for a couple of years, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we're definitely praying to that end as well, that we can bring Camp Covenant back 2021.
Yeah, we would love it. We're waiting.
Yeah, that's awesome. So y'all have a big day planned ahead of you?
Well,
No,
just
not really.
Right. I know there's nothing, you can't do anything, right?
how are your boys? Are they?
They're doing well. I thought they would be down here, but they're watching a movie and they don't get to watch cartoons or TV really that often, and so they're not interested in coming down right now.
Okay, fair enough.
But we will FaceTime you a little bit later, or not FaceTime. What's this called? Zoom. We'll Zoom you a little bit later, and we'll make that happen.
Sweet.
Awesome. We'll send our greetings to your folks if you see them. If you don't, then we'll send our own greetings to your folks. And thank you all for participating. I know our church family will enjoy seeing you and hearing you and getting some updates from you.
Yeah, thank you. We miss Covenant. We miss being with you guys on Sundays.
Awesome. Well, we will meet again soon.
All right. Bye, Jamie.
See you, Starr girls.